എനിക്കിതുണ്ട്. Hi everyone, hope you all are doing good. This time I didn't film an Eid vlog. I just felt like taking a small pause after continuously sharing Ramadan vlogs. I just wanted to be fully present to spend that time quietly with my family without the camera. This Eid it rained. The rain was quite heavy and there were even some unfortunate incidents around, so we didn't step out at all. It was just time at home with family, and even my brother joined us, which made it even more special for me. Sometimes slowing down like this is exactly what we need, and I do it, quite often. And now, after quite a long break, I'm finally back to my little routines. I'm not sure when I filmed this video, but it was during that rainy week. There was something about this weather that reminded me so much of home, Kerala. The sound of rain, the greenery outside, and that cozy feeling both inside and outside. It's just so peaceful. And I felt so grateful to experience this even here. And honestly, living in this villa, even though it's just for rent, I feel so blessed. And rainy days always feel like an invitation for a cup of tea or coffee. As mothers, we are always doing something, always giving, always moving. But days like this remind me it's okay to pause, it's okay to take things slow, to sit with a cup of coffee and just breathe for a moment. And you don't always have to rush, and you don't always have to do everything perfectly. Sometimes just being present is enough. For dinner, I decided to make a simple lasagna using some bread I had at home before it goes bad. I started by cooking the beef with very minimal ingredients. I'll mention everything in the description box. Grapes are always in my fridge. My kids' absolute favorite. Even Lian loves it. I usually soak them in water, wash, and just keep them on the table. And within minutes, it's all gone. it started raining again. I finished my workout, got fresh, and came back to continue dinner. But before that, I just wanted to share something with you all. I'm currently working on a psychology research study, and it's based on women living here in Oman. If you are in Oman, I kindly request you to take a few minutes to fill out the questionnaire through the link I have shared in the description box. It would truly be a big help for me, and only then I can move forward with my study. And please don't worry, everything you share will be kept completely confidential and will be used only for research purposes. Thank you so much in advance for your support, and it really means a lot to me. So now let's continue with dinner. First, I prepare the meat sauce, just sauteing onions and potatoes. Added a little hot water to help it cook faster. The beef was already cooked. I just crushed it slightly with a spatula. Don't grind it. Those little chunks are actually what makes this dish so good. Once the base was ready, I added tomato paste. You can skip it or use fresh tomatoes if you prefer. Also, you can use cherry tomatoes. Then added the beef. A little water and let it come together. Now goes in some coriander leaves. And then I made a cashew paste. I had soaked this cashews from some time, so just grinding it to make that paste, and it gives that creamy texture. Now instead of this, you can also use fresh cream. And that's it. Simple but so good. For the white sauce, heat some oil, then a slice of butter. In goes 2 tablespoons of flour. Just give a stir for maybe a minute and you get that, nice roasted aroma of that flour. Then add milk. Then goes a bit of cheese, any cheese, cheddar, cream cheese or anything. And now the seasoning, I added salt, pepper and a little bit of oregano. Cook until it thickens slightly. Now this is the consistency I'm keeping because as it sits, it gets a little more thicker, and for this dish, I didn't want it too thick. So I'm stopping the cooking here. So instead of lasagna sheets, I'm using multi-grain bread here. I toasted it slightly so it doesn't get very soggy. I layered it with the beef. Then goes the white sauce and then mozzarella cheese, and repeat it once more. This much is what I prefer. You can add one more layer if you want, but you will need to have a dish of that size, and also more sauce and beef and cheese. I baked it 200 degrees Celsius for about 20 minutes. It was already preheated. And for the last few minutes, just to get that golden top, I turned on the top flame and it becomes that nice golden color. It was ready, served warm, and honestly, it was so delicious. The beef layer was definitely the highlight. Now, instead of this multi-grain bread, you can go for bran bread, brown bread, or also white bread if that's your choice. And just like that, the day went by. Simple, slow, and full. Sometimes life doesn't need big plans or going out. Just being at home with your people, doing small things, can feel just as special. So that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed spending this little moment with me. I'll see you in my next vlog. Until then, take care everyone. Bye bye.